How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is a vlog coming to you live, and welcome back on another episode on Black Clover, episode 165. Now, to touch base and reflect back on the previous episode, let me just say shout out to Chami, because she is just in a level of her own. And I want to say shout out to Leo, because Leo has elevated himself finally in a level of his own. And I want to say shout out to Gray, because Gray of all people has elevated herself in a level of her own. And finally, towards the ending of the previous episode, Vanica of the Dark TRAID has arrived in Hard Kingdom, and not only has she arrived in Hard Kingdom, she is now standing in the same premises, in the same proximity, looking on Mimosa, Nero, Udin, Loropichica, and Noelle, staring them down. So without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. I really wonder how Dante's fight with Yami will end. I wonder how it's going to end. Is this a flashback? Here she comes. She increases it to 51%. 53%. Their training did help them a lot, thank goodness. And they all trained together and they worked as a team. Come on. It's 70%. I've been waiting for Nero to do something here. Oh, Nero is going to try and seal her up.
あんたたちみたいなやつ世界のロロペチカも奪わせない。
Oh my goodness, this is an interesting episode. Although there isn't much here, like there's a lot, but it's just that it is very, very condensed. And they used fillers, not really fillers, but rundown on what happened or a review on what happened on the previous episode, episode 164, to kind of fill out at least, I think, with the with what happened on the previous episode or the review of what happened on the previous episode plus the intro, that was at least with everything, at least we're looking at almost 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes with everything that happened or the breakdown of what happened on the previous episode, episode 164, and then the intro. That is 6 minutes of episode 165. 6 minutes out of episode 165 was used in reviews and breakdowns on what happened on the previous episode and the intro. You know, they could have used that to expand this episode, episode 165, but it's okay. I mean, we are in tune with what is going on. The fight will continue on the next episode, and I believe they are doing that simply because there is something that, like, the way that they're going with it, there is something that they want us to know, and at the same time, they do not want to leave us in a cliffhanger. Because although this episode kind of left us with a cliffhanger, but not entirely, simply because we know that this fight is far from over. Nero is about to use her Sage mode and seal Megicula, or seal Vanica with Megicula, with her ability. As it stands, Vanica is at 70% of her powers. Will Megicula, the Akuma that resides inside Vanica, will it allow herself or allow her vessel to be sealed with her? Or I'm not sure if Megicula is a guy or a guy demon or a woman demon, but I'm just saying, like, let's just say that he's a he demon, right? He's a he Akuma. Will he allow Nero seal Vanica along with himself? That I do not know, and I don't think I don't think that's gonna happen, man. This fight is too short for that to happen. It's too quick. It's just too quick. This is only one episode, and they're already about to seal Vanica. You see, fights in anime, you no longer, maybe down the road there will probably be more fights coming up down the road. This is just the beginning, right? Because I don't think that they will have these guys fight each other and Vanica is already about to be sealed up. She is too talented to allow herself to be sealed. I'm just saying. And again, the Akuma that possessed her is just too talented, I'm sure. Too talented to allow itself to be sealed willy-nilly. But then again, Noelle, Nero, Mimosa, Udun, and Loropichica, they planned all of this because their goal is to allow Vanica to use up almost all her powers and then start using the Akuma's power that resides inside her, and then with that they can be able to seal her away using Nero. I think her thing is Sage. Let's see here. The name of it is Mana Method, Sealing Magic, Internal Prison. I think she used this as well during the Elf Saga. I think she used it during the Elf Saga, right? It's actually what she used on the first Wizard King, right? But she used it to kind of not necessarily seal him away. She used it to kind of, because the first Wizard King turned into stone, right? She used her powers to preserve his magic in there. Although he's a stone, but she used it to preserve him. But she used this ability to seal um, Zagrid. Zagrid, the Akuma that everyone fought during the Elf Saga. She used it to seal him away, right? So she's using it now. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but if it does work, then I I will be a bit disappointed because I wanted to see what Vanica and her Akuma can be able to do. But let's quickly check out the preview on episode 166.
どんなに敵が強くてもどんなに追い詰められても決して諦めない。自分の限界を超えていく。それが黒の防御よ。ブラッククローバーページ166。団長
Yami Sekihiro. So on the next episode, we're going to see Yami go all out. We've never seen Yami like this ever. We have never seen Yami like this ever in his life, right? He came close, but not exactly like this during the Elf Saga. He came close to this, but not exactly like this. We've never seen him this bloody and wounded and, you know, almost at its breaking point. On the next upcoming episode, we're going to see the depth of Yami's ability. Because looking at him right now, you know, with that look in his eyes, he has not given up. And it seems like his fight with Dante has gone to a point. Dante is probably now using at least 80% to almost 90% of his Akuma. And it seems like Yami's Equinox sword, I'm not sure if he's going to use it, but based on what happened on their last encounter, you rest assured know that Megikila will not, and I repeat, will not allow himself, okay, will not allow himself to be in this type of predicament. But that's all I want to say regarding this preview on episode 166. Now, let me know what you guys think on the comment box. I thoroughly believe that you know, we are coming, because a couple of you guys posted that when they get to episode 170, they're going to take a break. Okay, what I'm not sure is how long their break is going to be, and if they do come back, are they going to continue weekly episodes, or, you know, to air the episodes weekly, or is it going to be seasonal? Preferably, I will prefer it to be weekly, right? But if they want to do it seasonal, that's okay too, as long as this show will continue. Okay. Now, let me know what you guys think in the comment box. And on that note, continue to stay safe, stay classy, and keep on keeping on.